Trenching function. Trenching function is a core feature of the EX30. By collecting 2 reference points, it automatically generates a reference plane for trenching operations. Open the XFIX app, connect to the device via Bluetooth, and once the fixed solution and INS good status are displayed, you can begin using it. Tap Trenching to enter the task list. Tap New, enter the project name, and tap Next. First, select the trench type. Uphill slope or downhill slope trench requires setting a slope ratio. Here, we use a flat bottom trench as an example. Tap Next. For more accurate data collection, we must select the reference point on the bucket tip, giving priority to the left bucket tip, which offers the highest accuracy. First, collect the start and end points. Align the left bucket tip with the starting point A of the trench and touch the ground. The non-sensor version of the bucket must be fully swung outward. Then tap Collect. When collecting, don't adjust the boom or stick. After collecting point A, tap Next. Move the bucket tip to another point along the trench and collect point B. We recommend using the actual endpoint for the highest accuracy. There are 2 ways to set the trench depth. One is to use the elevation of point A or B as the trench depth. Another is to use point A or B as a reference and manually enter a cut or fill value. Tap Next. Once collection is complete, the trench length will be generated automatically. Then set the trench width according to the actual conditions. If you need to dig a trapezoidal trench, you can specify the slope ratios for the sidewalls or the bottom width in the advanced options. Once the settings are complete, tap Next to go to the operation interface. Then select the left bucket tip. The solid line represents the trench reference line. The extended lines at both ends serve as guiding lines. You can excavate along this line. Left or right leaning shows how far the bucket deviates from the trench center line. Center means no lateral adjustment is needed. Cut indicates the bucket is above the reference point, the depth you need to dig down. Hold indicates the depth is correct.